Did your loved one die while visiting or residing out of state? Are you now having to make spur-of-the-moment decisions about matters that you're not really familiar with? Do you want to bring your loved one back home to Alabama for a funeral? If so, then you really need to listen up very closely to what I'm going to tell you in this important advisory. First of all, I understand what you are going through. I really do. And the first thing I want to do is offer you my sincere condolences. But now, let's make sure that from here on in, cool heads prevail, and let's put our thinking cap on. First of all, you have time. So don't let anybody rush you into making a spur-of-the-moment decision, one that you might regret. Now, at this time, the best thing you can do for yourself is to try to relax and let your telephone do the work for you. It may even help you to go ahead now and notify only a few of your closest relatives and friends. But this is the time that you least need a large crowd of people around you trying to dictate what to do. Now, let's think about your ultimate plans. Unless you really want to hold a viewing and have a funeral at the remote location, meaning when I say remote location, I'm talking about the location farthest from home, then the quickest, most efficient, and most economical way for you to handle that is to call us first. It's so important at this point not to get anyone else involved in the funeral arrangement. Just pick up the phone and call us first. Did you know that we are equipped right here at home in Alabama to make the necessary arrangements to have your loved one's remains picked up, prepared for shipment, and flown back home with the least amount of expense to you, which is what you want. Now, the local funeral home at the remote location is not going to tell you this, because they want you to call them so they can charge you all the fees for all the services and more. They want to charge you usually an enormous price to pick up the body, embalm, dress, casket, and cosmetize and prepare for shipment, when truthfully you can transport the remains back home and in most cases get a much better price on your casket and other services you may want to select right here at home than you would get at the remote location. Now, I do realize that there may be some cases wherein you may want or need to involve a second funeral home to provide a place for viewing, if you want a viewing before the remains leaves its departing destination coming back south. Now, in cases like this, you most certainly would need to involve another mortuary. But if this is not a part of your plans and your objective is to get the remains home, complete those arrangements once the body arrives here in Alabama. Have the viewing, hold all the services and the burial and so forth. Do all of that at one place. Then the smartest way to handle that is to call the receiving funeral home first. You know, many people don't realize it because you're not dealing with this kind of thing on a day-to-day basis the way we are. But we are in contact with agents, and we are a part of a network, a national network. And we have agents who will act on our behalf, go to the place of death, remove and embalm the body, and put it on a plane within hours after death for a fraction of the cost of a funeral home. We will meet the body at the airport. We will take things from there. The important thing to remember is that transporting a remains back home from a remote location isn't rocket science if you know what to do as soon as the death occurs. Remember, any time that you involve two funeral homes, things. In providing services for one individual, it is like buying two funerals. Totally unnecessary in probably 70 to 80% of the cases. Just remember, call us first.